New Year everyone, it's your host Laura. Today I'm rating all the concerts I went to in 2025. I've been working in music industry for 3 years now, so I basically live and breathe music. My favorite types are indie and rock music. This past year I hit 12 shows across 3 cities, mostly in Shanghai. From indie bands to global icons like Lady Gaga and Katy Perry. Some of them were pure magic, but some were a bit disappointing. I'm going to be honest and rate them all. Let's get into it. My first show of the year was chih. This was his first ever tour, and his voice, purely angelic. I remember him saying on stage how much he wanted every single detail to be perfect, and I could feel how much he put into the show. From the outfits to the crowd interaction, he even did a lucky draw that brought the audience closer to the stage, which made the vibe so intimate and energetic. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10, a great start to my 2025. Next, I saw Anpu, aka Desert Xuan. She's more than just a singer, she's a poet. If you're learning Chinese, I highly recommend diving into her music. The stage design felt like a Zen vibe, very artistic and raw. Watching her perform so quietly and effortlessly was actually healing. She's a storyteller at heart, and she always leaves us feeling inspired. A solid 8.5 from me for a soulful experience. Third was chainhaha. Strong performance and visuals. That night, it wasn't just a show, but a truly theoretical experience. She literally broke the fourth wall, walking barefoot through the crowd and just being so vulnerable with us. I love how creative and brave she is as an emerging artist, with the whole concept really calling back to the tour theme, sometimes human. Overall, a creative gig, but not my type of music, 8 out of 10. In May, I flew to Singapore for Lady Gaga. I mean, what can I even say? Definitely an infinite. Missing this would have been a life regret. Gaga isn't just performing, she's redefining what a concert can be. I love the gothic aesthetic, particularly during Abracadabra and Perfect Celebrity. She hit the stage like a real monster in the best way. 2 hours of full-out singing and dancing, 0 drop in energy. A total phenomenon. She turned into a huge, unforgettable party. I want to say 2025 was the year of mayhem. In July, I saw Newdad, a rising band from Ireland. They are so young and talented. Keep an eye on them, you can tell they are going far. It was a pretty cool gig. Back then, their performance was full of passion and played many unreleased songs. Now all can be found in their new album, Alter. After the show, they were really sweet and took time with every fan. I love their DIY spirit. They even made their own cute merch, but it sold so fast that I couldn't get one. Anyway, I gave Julie a ring that I made. It also happened to be my birthday that day, so meeting them felt like a little birthday surprise to me. 9 out of 10. August, I went to see Sunset Rollercoaster. It was a pretty chill gig and I do like their music, but honestly, I have to say sorry this time. This show was a real disappointment. For such a top Asian band, they just didn't live up to my expectations. The staging felt simple, nothing really stood out, and the sound was a little messy. I'm guessing the venue setup was the main issue. Back then I was pretty far back, the backing tracks were way too loud, and I could barely hear the vocals. Really hoping for a better comeback next time. That's from me. Then I saw the Raveonettes. As a shoegaze fan for over a decade, seeing the Raveonettes in China was a bucket list moment. When the anime started, I instantly got goosebumps. The show felt very classic shoegaze, super solid, very true to their sound. Personally, I was hoping for a bit more surprise, like new arrangements, more interaction, or something from my biased album. So maybe that's why it felt slightly less magical for me. My rate is 7.5. Still really grateful I got to see them live. November belonged to the Japanese rock band Regallily. You might know them from anime OST like Delicious in Dungeon. The lead singer Honoka has such a distinct voice. You hear it once and you know it's her. Even though I don't speak Japanese, the vibe completely pulled me in. Honestly, their live performance was way more better than the studio versions. I really enjoyed the rearrangement they did for some songs. Good gig, but the venue was small, pretty far from downtown, and the organization was a bit confusing. 7 out of 10. By the end of 2025, I went to Katy Perry's lifetime tour. It was a fun night. In China, Katy is known as Fruit Sister and a comedy queen. She's funny, charming, and highly engaging. I loved how she kept entertaining the crowd and had the whole arena dancing the entire time. I'm giving it an 8.5. It was a great show, but the Shanghai Star had a few cuts, no flying stunts, and some of the choreography felt a bit repetitive and boring. But seeing her was a teenage dream come true. I also went to 2 special events plus a music festival. First was Hayley Villain's Eagle Night in Hangzhou. I went for the Eagle Death at a bachelorette party listening party. This is definitely my album of the year. Being surrounded by the room of fans, so memorable. Hayley, if you're listening, please come to Asia and give us a show. We are dying for one. Then there was Pitch Illusion. They are an indie pop band based in Shanghai. The founder Chen Chen is actually a friend of mine now. Feels surreal. I've been a fan since my uni days and now we work in the same place and see each other almost every day. This year was the band's 7th anniversary.
Congratulations!
And they celebrated with a beautiful exhibition and an acoustic show. Everything was so dreamy, like the pitch pink. You could really feel how sweet, warm, and lovely they are. Go check out their new album, Still in Love. Last, I went to Hulubo Festival. And wow, I got to see so many amazing C-pop artists all in one day. My biggest impression has to be 万人青年旅店 Omnipotent Youth Society. They are one of the most iconic bands in China. Seriously, you have to see them live. They are legendary for a reason. They keep flipping the script with experimental jams, and the way those haunting Chinese melodies mix with their rock energy, absolutely mind-blowing. When that significant trumpet kicks in, it's just next level. Yo, just popping in to let you guys know they're heading out on their first major UK and Europe tour. Fun fact is that a lot of people call them the Chinese Pink Floyd. It's worth checking out. Trust your Chinese bestie on this one. And that's my 2025 in music. I hope this gives you new tracks for your playlist. And what was your best show you ever seen? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.